Good afternoon. Today, I am going to be sharing with you a flip through of a journal that I made. And here's the journal that I made. This is a gift, a Christmas gift for my daughter-in-law. And I made it out of these hanging filed folders. Since I'm getting rid in my office, I'm getting rid of a lot of these, and I had them all in a bag ready to go to Goodwill. And then I saw a YouTube video where a lady was showing how she uses them. Now I've seen them use the vanilla folders, but never like these hanging folders. And what's cool about these is they've got these natural folds in them, and they also have these natural folds in them here. And the one that I used was purple, that one, and this is what's left over after I cut this out, like so it was like this, right? And this one here will also make a cute little, just a folio. I was thinking about making a little cover just for this, and then putting in, actually probably taking that off and putting it on this side or this way, and then putting some ephemera, what do you call that again? I always say it wrong. Oh my gosh, you know, all the embellishments. I always say that word wrong. Anyway, so that's, I'm going to keep that and do that with that. So let me put this away, and I'm going to do my flip through. So what now, I made a mistake. So I did, and I'll put the link to the lady who sells this beautiful artwork. Okay, so those are printables that I bought from Etsy. And I'll go through the ribbon here. The lace I got from, this one I got from Joann's for really, you can probably find it in one of my haul videos, but I think it was cents. It was less than $1. The band that my closure, that is these baby bands, and I'll give you the link to that I buy from Amazon that I really like. Now I do buy a lot of bands, as you can see in my I buy a lot of headbands from the Dollar Tree, and I bought some nice ones from Tuesday Morning. But these ones that I get from Amazon, now these take a while to get. It took me almost a month to get them, but I like these the best. So I'm going to link to those too. They're just a couple dollars actually. So I'll link to those, and you get a whole bag full of them. And I really like the way they're the perfect length and everything for journals. Now, so that was my closure. So let me tell you what I made a mistake was. I made the binding, the whole thing first, inside and out. And I'll put a link to the lady who teaches how to do this, because I'm not going to show you how to do that. And she does a really good job with it. And so I'm going to link to her video below as well. So anyway, I followed her instructions and I made the entire book. You can see that I made the book. So pretty. Here's pockets right here. And then I thought, how do I put the signatures in? Because now I had done this. See, I wasn't supposed to put this on first. I was supposed to sew my signatures in and then put this over, and I didn't do that. And it's a gift, so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, and I don't want to start again. The other mistake I made, and it's funny how you can, it's what's really cool about journaling and making journals is it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, you can figure out a way to cover it up. So, and make it look like it was meant to be. So see this lace here? Well, that's because I made a pocket here, because what happened was I did something wrong when I cut this with my measurements. I was trying to follow the video, and I'm wondering if maybe she had a different size, like, because mine are legal size, maybe hers were letter size. That's what I'm thinking, because I followed her instructions and I came up with a different size. So I had to use two pieces. So I used a piece, see, I glued on a piece of paper on the folder, and then I glued on another piece of paper because I wanted, what she did was she made these beautiful cuts here, see? And so she used a razor knife or utility knife and put these really pretty, so that you have these little tuck spots for tags, see? So pretty. I love it. So I wanted that. I didn't want to lose that effect, and I didn't want it to look not natural, like it wasn't part of it. So I just glued down one piece, the same piece of paper. I just made two copies of it, and I put one all the way at the edge, and then I put the other one on here. And then I said, well, why don't I just make that a pocket then, so it looks intentional, so it looks like I did it on purpose when it was really a mistake. And then I put the lace on there so you can kind of tell, so it looks like it all belongs, right? And then on the back, I cut this too, and you're not supposed to, but whatever, I can glue that back down. And then I put the same problem I had on the back, so I put the lace there. I made another pocket there. Now, how did I do my signatures? So guess what? I used some other bands, and so it looks like this. This doesn't look bad at all, does it? So I have these two bands, and I didn't have it over the lace, so it looks like they're supposed to be there. Kind of I have ribbon here, and then these two bands. So on the back, it kind of makes it look, so that's how I did it. Now, she had a couple ideas because I asked her because I didn't know what to do. So she said what you could do is take the signature and sew it into another piece of paper. Like just sew it into a strip like this, and then glue that whole strip back here, okay? So I thought, well, that's a good idea. Then the other idea that she was gonna do was she was just gonna create two eyelets here, but I didn't understand all her instructions about it. She's going to try to create a video about it, but I didn't know how to do that without it going all the way through here. So I have two signatures, and so out of the same packet I did almost everything was from the packet in Etsy. So I have one signature here. Let me show you. So here's one signature, and then here's the other signature. And all I did was take the little bands that I got, these ones I got from the Dollar Tree, and put it on in the middle there, and use this one too in the middle. So it doesn't even look bad. And I kind of liked it because since it's going to be a gift, I kind of like it that it's not permanent, because that way if she wants to take one of these out, because this is the other thing, I put two signatures in. The other mistake I made is when I printed out the Etsy package and started putting it together, I'll show you, I realized after the fact that what you do to make the pages thicker is you glue one piece of paper over another. So you're making, let me pull it out and show you, so that you're making two sides. So this is one piece of paper, and this is the other, another piece of paper. And you print them both out, and then you just glue them together, and now you have this one. And I think that's what those intentions were. So my signatures are too many, you know, like what I mean is too thick for this little book. So like if my daughter-in-law wants to take one of these out and use the other one, and you know, then maybe I can make her another cover, because if you see it, it's kind of fat already, and once she starts adding photos and stuff to it, it might get too fat. So that's what you'll see next. So this is the back. How pretty that is. There's a pocket here, and there's a pocket in the back, and it's the same print both ways. And what she did was, I made a template out of just a piece of scratch paper that was to fit. This is not the right template. Oh well. But anyway, I made a template, and so the pages were the other mistake I made. Whenever I'm printing printables, what I do is on my printer, I choose letter, and then I choose use the whole paper, and I forgot what they call that now, but it's fill the whole paper, whatever. So there's no edging, okay? So there's no white on the edges. And so then that way, if you need an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, it's all printed. So that's how I'm used to doing it. I didn't realize that with this set, it was supposed to be just printed with that little white edge, because once you cut off that little white edge, it made the perfect size for this particular book. So that's what I'll do next time. But anyway, so I had to cut them all down to size because it's just a little tiny bit. So here's this, and then I put a pocket from the kit and the little tickets in here. These nice little cute little tickets. And you'll see here what I did. See, this is how it's white back here, because I only used the single printable. I didn't realize at the time that I should have glued another printable on the back. So the paper's a little, you know, this is 28 pounds, so it's not as thin as 20, but it's also not, you know, perfect. I put a little sticker. These stickers I got from the dollar store, which are really nice. And this is another page. And then on this side, I put in the little, she has this little cutouts. So this is that really pretty a pocket here that you can stick. Let's get a tag. You can put a tag in there. You can put notes in there, pictures, whatever. And then on this page here, I have an old Creative Memories from from a long time ago called Storylines, this here. And I just put that on there to make the straight lines. This is a flower that came with, oh, I gotta rub off some of the rubber cement. That came with the kit. And what I did with my big flowers and stuff, I tore them because I saw on another video where the lady was tearing them and they looked so much nicer than when you cut them, because when you tear them, because you're going to get this white space, right, in between everything. And the problem is that looks kind of, I don't know, I think it looks kind of hokey when you're, when you just cut them. But when you tear them, it looks like it was supposed to be done that way. And then I inked the edges. Now this inking, I made a big mistake. I bought a really pretty blue ink, and it smudged. So anyway, but I'm using these, I don't have that one right here, but I'm using these Distress Oxide, which I'll link to in below in the video. I get these from Amazon. I get a really good price on Amazon for these, so that's where I get them from. This one's called Picked Raspberry, and I had another blue one. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, that's what I used for that one there. Okay, and then on this side, I made it thicker because I wanted to use, this is another piece from the kit. And so I took the piece, I have it washi taped on there as a flipper. And on the back, what I did was I have an old booklet. Let me just show you. I got this at some, I don't know, Chamber of Commerce or business meeting or whatever, and it's full of this paper, and I kept it. I've had it for years, 12 years maybe now, and I never wanted to throw it away because I like the little graphs, right? But I could never really think of what to use for it, and now I do. So now what I do is I just tear these out. So I'll just take a page, and I'll tear it out like that. And then I'll rubber cement it because I don't like bumps when I write, to something that I want to have writing on the back of it, because there's writing on both sides, so it doesn't matter which one you glue on it. And then you glue that on. So I'll be able to use up that paper. So that's what's on the back of this right there. And then this is just a piece of lined paper that you buy. I haven't seen these. I love these. When I was, even when I was a little girl, I loved these. These are kind of old fashioned. So if you can find these, they used to sell them at Walgreens. I haven't seen them there. I haven't checked CVS yet. And you might be able to find them on Amazon. But this is 6x9 writing tablet. And it's 150 pages by B Sharp. And it's got this beautiful blue. And it's got yellow. I write on a lot of these. I make a lot of notes and stuff. So it's got the yellow, the blue, and it had another color, but I can't remember. I used all the other, I think it was pink, yeah. So really nice, you know, colors. And, oh my gosh, it says Dollar Tree District. Isn't that interesting? But I know I didn't get it at the Dollar Tree. Anyway, really nice paper if you ever see this. So what I do with those now, since I keep my lists in my journal, is I will glue it on. So I glued it on, or actually I rubber cemented it because I don't like bumps. I glue, so let me show you. This I used a glue stick for because I don't care. And then I take like a, pretend this is a credit card, and I saw one lady, Shabby Do, she does this, she pushes it all down. So for that, it doesn't matter. And especially if on the other side, it's not something I'm going to be writing on, then I don't need to worry about it. These kind of things that need to be strong so they don't fall apart on the edge, I use tacky glue. I use this tacky glue. And so for the little things, glue sticks. For this, tacky glue, so to make sure it stays on strong. Anything I'm going to write on, I'll use rubber cement. And then I'll use regular glue for some other bigger projects that I don't need to write on, like just putting things together. So here's another flower. This came in the kit too. And this one I did with a yellow, I think it's called Rust Amber. Same thing from the Antique inks. That came out really beautiful. And this one I glue sticked in. Another page from the kit. And then this is my double page, see, so it's a lot thicker. And then because it's in the middle, it's got the band there to hold the signature in place. And then I made a pocket here. And again, on the back side, now this one was just pads that I got that I keep from hotels. So when I travel and I go to a lot of conventions, a lot of times they'll give you notepads in the convention in your class to take notes on. So of course I don't take notes on them, so I keep them. They're really good for gluing on the back of the journaling cards. And here I used a stamp, and I used a lilac. I have that one right here. Actually, I have that out. That one was, I'll put a link to it too, Shaded Lilac by Ranger. And I got that one from Amazon. Another page, and then some more flowers, and just where they can put their photos or whatever on there. And then another page. It's such a beautiful kit. And then this one here, Bloom Where You're Planted. And this one I just washi taped in. And when you do the washi tape, you put it on one side, flip the card over, and put it on the other side. And this way you don't get that edge that comes off, okay? And this one I put parchment paper. I love to write on parchment paper. So I put a piece of parchment, glued it, rubber cemented it to parchment paper because I'm going to write on that. Another flower from the kit. And then she had these beautiful tags. So there's 3 tags in this kit. And this one I just left alone. No, I didn't. I glued this on art paper. So this is very nice. So if you wanted to write or draw or whatever, it would be, and my daughter-in-law likes to draw, so this would be great for her. I haven't finished. I have to do the embellishments. I haven't done yet. So I put a pocket here, and to make the pocket stronger, I used a scrap piece of the kit, and then I used craft. I'll show you the craft paper. I think I have one right here. Sorry, went away from the mic. This is the craft paper, and I get this, I bought it first on Amazon, but you can also get it at, I think Hobby Lobby, no, Michael's. And a lot of times they'll have a sale, buy 2 of these cardstock kind of papers and get 2 free, and buy 1, get 2, all kinds of deals. So anyway, but I got this one from Amazon, and it's nice, thick craft, they call it craft paper. And I put that on the back of the pocket and then glued the pocket in. Another page. So this is the end. That was the end of one signature. So then this is the Grow and Bloom. Same kit. This is all from the same Etsy kit. And then this is a beautiful little pocket she made. And so I put the pocket in here. And I, again, all around the sides, I inked it. Another page. Another flower. This is with the lilac color I showed you. Really pretty. Bloom Where You're Planted. Another piece with little tips from her. Another page there. I did a little collage there. Another little writing paper. And then here's my double. This is where I noticed it. So when I got to this piece of paper, I'm like, oops. Because if you put this into a signature, it needs to be a center page. And I thought, oh, maybe other pages, they're not all centered. Maybe the other pages were supposed to be glued together. So I glued this one together. That's when I realized I made that big mistake. And it's a lot sturdier, I will tell you that. This is just a scrap paper that I had that's not from the kit, but here's another beautiful tag from the kit. And then this is not from the kit either. This is from a scrap paper that I have. These are from the kit. Really pretty note journaling cards. And I put parchment paper on one and lines on the other. And then I have here one of the pop-up stickers from the Dollar Tree. Another pop-up sticker from the Dollar Tree. I love those. This one here is a regular scrap piece of paper. I wanted to put a pocket like this, that, you know, the, I don't know what you call that, the triangle pocket. And I couldn't find anything from the kit that I was going to be able to use. Here's 2 more journaling cards from the kit. So pretty. This is so beautiful. Look how pretty that is. And on the back again, this one I did that nice, actually this is not that yellow piece of paper. This is a sticky note. I have big sticky note pads, and that's what this one's from. And then this is parchment paper again. So pretty. Another page from the kit to write on. Another tag. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And this again, this is just a scrap piece of paper that I had from a kit, you know, other things I did. Another page from the kit. This is one of those cutouts that is a little envelope that's shape in a nice shape with 2 more note cards from the kit. These ones I used that booklet paper that I showed you with the little graph paper that I love. So nice. So I'll put these back in here. And that's the end of that book. And then another little pocket thing that you can use. And another pocket there. So as you can see how it jumps up. I'll put it this way so you can see. So see how it pops up. If I only had one signature in there, it wouldn't do that. So to start to hold it down, I'm just going to use my the band that I have. I like it this way. I like it with this little thing there. And it looks like, it doesn't look like a mistake either. It looks like it's all supposed to fit together. Just stick your little tags in here. There we go. All right, so there you have it. So now that you see that, you can make these, and I will link to the video that taught me how to do this. It was really a lot of fun, and it's a great use of all these folders. I can make a lot of really nice gifts, and next time I'm only going to use one signature and glue the paper together. So I learned my lessons, but I don't want to waste it, you know, so I'm just going to go ahead and still give it as the gift. And like I said, most people probably don't even know that I made a mistake, right? So anyway, if you have any great ideas, please share them. And please like my video, leave a comment for me below, and click on the little notification button, the little bell, because it will notify you that I have created another video for you. All right? So thanks for being here.